Hello and welcome to Beneath the Surface, where we step out of the chaos of our noisy world to slow down and dive below the surface to our inner world. For the first few weeks on this channel, we're using the audio version of my book, Whispers in the Wilderness, read by my friend Brett Wilson, to help us begin our journey to our inner world. We'll listen to one chapter at a time, and then I'll briefly reflect on that passage. So put on a good pair of headphones, allow yourself to slow down, breathe deeply, and listen.
Nature's door. How do we make the inward journey? It isn't as if there is a trailhead from which to embark, or some map that will show us the way. Yet, the way is clear. It just happens to make us uncomfortable. The way inside to the deeper parts of ourselves is found in the silence. Away from the incessant demands, away from conversation, away from activity, away from music, even away from our beloved books. There aren't many places in our Western world where we can escape the noise. As Thomas Merton wrote, "Our culture is one that is geared in many ways to help us evade any need to face this inner, silent self. Yet nature in all its forms invites us to share in its silence. A simple walk in the stillness of the wild world, without a spoken word or a busy mind, will open the door to our deepest being. There, we will encounter the things we long for, our motivations, our fears, our flaws, yet also the hidden beauty within."
Is there anything we fear more than silence? Why do we fear it? Perhaps because silence, more than anything, puts us in touch with our inner world, and we're afraid of what we might find. As we talked about in the last episode about the cave, we must walk through that darkness to reach the other side. If you are ready to embark on that journey, may I suggest that you start by taking some quiet walks out in nature by yourself? You don't need to go far. You can even just find a beautiful place to simply sit. When you're there, don't try and accomplish anything, or even to try and think about any particular thing. Just practice being. Relax in the welcoming silence of the natural world. I know that sounds silly and meaningless, but truly it is one of the ways that we can begin to create that open space where the inner life can begin to flourish.